And the first three parts I'm going to talk about is from the bottom west to the chest west, tail to the shoulder west, okay? For the bottom west, chest west, we have to plus 1 centimeter to 1.5 centimeter on the front. But the size for these three parts on the back part still remains the same. Because when we sew this part together, we want linking part placed on the back part. How should we do? We increase 1 to 1.5 centimeters for these three sides. When linking this part together, the same will be on the back part. I mean, the part we fold is over here after we link the front part and the back part together. So this will be the center line. To fold the sweater will be on the back. Double click, and here you can, these are the name of the part, front here, back here, and this is the size we set. And this is real size because we, plus 1 centimeter here. It percent 100% is over here. That means, if you set 100, if you set 50 centimeters, it's 50 centimeters. And then if you want to add, one size here, you click here and press OK. So the size of the sleeve head will be plussed into the front part, okay, on the bottom waist. But in this case, we don't need, so just cancel it. Put 1 centimeter here, okay, because we have to increase 1 centimeter on the front in order to let the same show on the back part. This is the effect we want, so we plus 1 centimeter here. I mean 1 centimeter to 1.5 centimeter, okay. When the sweater has been knitted and been linked, you still can be able to see on the front. You can increase 0.5 centimeters or even more. And this is the first one I'm going to talk about. Not only the bottom waist, okay, chest waist as well. See here, in -1. In -1 here, let's check it out. The stitch, the chest waist is over here. Is it the same effect that chest waist -1 on the back, right? Because right now the size of chest waist on the back part is 1 centimeter less than that of the front part. But you could use my way, 0 here plus 1 here, same way, all right? The front part and back part is not directly linked with each other. It is the sleeve that links the front part and the back part on the armhole part, okay? So don't have to increase 1. So you don't have to increase 1 centimeter to the shoulder waist on the front part, okay? And for the shoulder waist, we have to narrow the waist as well. Why? Because, when the sweater has been linked and when we put the laundry to wash the sweaters, due to the centrifugal force of the sleeve, the force from the sleeve will pull the sweater to make the shoulder waist a little bit wider. That's why we double click here. We have to, times 0.96 here to have the shoulder waist a little bit narrow, or you can put 1 here, okay, and minus 2 centimeters here, okay, -2 for the front part and back part as well. And the second, when you wear the sweater, okay, due to the weight of the sleeve, and we'll still pull the sweater, so that's why when we first designed the sweater, we have to -2 centimeters or put 1 here and times 0.96 in order to have the shoulder width a little bit less on the back part as well. That's okay. And this is for the shoulder width and the neck width as well. Okay, it's over here. We still have to -2 centimeters here. Again, still due to the weight of the sleeve. This is the first reason. Okay, and the second reason is that when we link the part together for the collar, few needles on each part will be sewed together with the collar part. We have to -2 centimeters in advance. So the collar width will be here to here, is right? So the width will be a little bit wider. That's why we have to -2 centimeters in advance in order to have the correct size, okay, given by the customers when we measure it after we complete the sweater, okay? And this is for the size adjustment for the colorways. The next part I want to talk about is the sleeve height. Actual time 0.96, which check this out. I mean, it's long, but the width is narrow. So when the machine knit this type of fabric, okay, the length of the sleeve will be a little bit longer than we set for the size of the sleeve. So we will have to shorten the length of the sleeve to have the accurate length for the sleeve when the fabric has been knitted. This one times 0.96. Okay, this is the sleeve length we set, and this will be the real 55.68. Okay, I mean not that accurate, but more or less if you set the right density. Okay, and if you meet the situation that when you knit the sleeve and sew it back together, then you find out that the height of the sleeve is still longer times less. Here maybe 95 or 94, depending on the size that you measured after you make the sweater. This is the sleeve length. We have 2 times 0.96 to have it shorter a little bit in advance, okay, before we knit this fabric. The next part is the sleeve width. We know that after we link these parts together, the sleeve will be folded, right? So the sleeve width we're talking about is just half of the real sleeve width. The sleeve width we mentioned generally is from here to here. After this part have been linked in general, the customer give us this size from here to the center of the sleeve. Okay, so that's why we have 2 times 2. But in the sweater calculation software, we still have to plus 1.5 centimeters because we know some needles have been linked together, right? So these few needles we have to take it into account. If you just times 2, I think when we link all these parts together, the width will be a little bit shorter because we haven't taken these few needles on both edges into account. That's why we have to plus 1.5 centimeters here. Wait a minute. Here. Okay, upper arm width. Okay, the sleeve width. Double click, check this out. Not only times 2. Okay, times 2 is not enough. We still have to plus 1.5. Okay. And the next part I'm going to talk about is the neck depth here. Okay, we have to plus 1 centimeters, but the situation is a little bit complicated. Okay, let's go to the stitch page. Check this out. Like the situation on both edges, we don't want to see the same on the front. That's why we have to place the same on the back part. Is that right? We have to let the length of the front part a little bit longer than the back part. So we have to plus 1.5 here. If we plus 1.5, but we don't forget that few rows, there are still some few rows that we have to suit with the color part. So here will be deeper. That is generally around 0.5 centimeters. Okay, so here plus 1.5, here minus 0.5, because here will be deeper, so we have to minus here. Okay, see, from here to here. Okay, the customers give us 10 centimeters, and plus 1.5 centimeters. We want the same placed on the back part. Okay, so right now total 11.5. Is that right? But we don't forget here it's a little bit deeper. Is right? Because 0.5 centimeters should be linked with the color part. So here plus 0.5. Okay, so in total 12. Is that right? Half of this part will be folded to the back. So in general, we just plus 1 centimeters on the front part. That's the reason that we have to plus 1. Not only we have to consider the sewing part on the front neck depth, but the part here folded to the back as well. Okay, and go to the pattern grade. No, craft. Okay, craft, and let's check it out here. Command here, double click. Okay, that's why we plus 1 here, but that is not enough. Okay, if we plus 1 on the bundle length, okay, I mean the length will plus here, but we don't want the length encroachment happened below the clip. Okay, below the armhole height. Why? Double click here. We have to decrease 1 here. Okay. The reason I tell you later. Okay, go to the stitch. Check this out. If we plus 1 centimeter on the body length, okay, so the size encroachment happened below the armhole height. This part will be longer. Can you see it? Is this the effect we want? No, that is not. Okay, the needle encroachment didn't happen here. Alright, it happened below the armhole height. That why? Because can we see this size has been fixed, right? So the fixed size will not be increased. Armhole height is within the body lines. Is that right? So the size that is not being fixed will be increased by 1 centimeters, right? Because we don't want, the part here be increased by 1 centimeters. So how should we do? We have to increase 1 centimeters in the armhole height. So what should we do? First, double click body lines, increase 1 here. Is that right? It's correct. And the thing that goes wrong is in the armhole height. Okay. Here we have to plus 1. And let's check it out the effect again. See, here right now the length is the same, and here is the base point. From here to here, the armhole height on the front part has been increased by 1 centimeters. So when this part be folded, from here to here, so the same will happen on the back part. Okay, we cannot be able to see the linking line, on the front, and this is the effect that we want. And I forgot to talk about the neck depth on the back part. Okay, the neck depth on the back part is not that important. Because in general, the customers will not give the size for this part. Okay, where is it? It's over here, back neck depth. Okay, in the general setting, we just set from 2 centimeters to 2.5 centimeters. Okay, 2, that's fine. Okay.